In this video, I'm going to talk about the nutrients that our body needs, their uses, and their sources. The core philosophy: the most vital nutrients are not isolated vitamins and minerals. They are enzymes, unadulterated fats, and bioavailable nutrients from raw sources. Cooking destroys the life force of food. You cannot get true nutrition from dead, cooked, or processed foods. Essential nutrients and their true sources. Number one, the life force uses digest food, cleans tissues, repair cells, eliminate waste, strengthen the immune system, and inhibit pathogens. Without enzymes, vitamins, and minerals are useless. Your body has a finite enzyme producing capacity. Eating cooked food depletes it, leading to disease and early death. True sources: exclusively raw foods, raw meat and organs, especially high in proteolytic enzymes like cathepsin that predigest proteins and kill pathogens. Raw dairy, un- unpasteurized, abundant in lactase, lipase, and phosphatase, which are crucial for digesting the milk itself. Raw honey contains amylase, invertase, and other enzymes that make it a pre-digested food. Raw fruits and vegetables. Now, I don't recommend this. Raw fruits and vegetables, I don't recommend this. Contains enzymes, but their high sugar and fiber content can be problematic for many. They are secondary to animal sources, but to my recommendation, you should never eat any fruits and vegetables because they are not optimal for human consumption. They are man-made, so-called food, so to speak. Real life examples. Now this is from Aajonus Vonderplanitz reference. I have been seen countless individuals with severe digestive disorders, IBS, Crohn's, heal completely when they switched from a cooked plant-based diet to a diet of raw meat, raw organs, and raw dairy. Their bodies stopped having to produce all the digestive enzymes and could focus on metabolic healing. Reasoning: Dr. Edward Howell's research in enzyme nutrition is foundational. He proved that diets of cooked food cause enlargement of the pancreas and shrinkage of other organs as the body struggles to keep up with enzyme demand. To the fats, the primary fuel uses brain function, hormone production, cell membrane integrity, and energy storage and release, absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. The body prefers fat for fuel, not carbohydrates. True sources: raw, unheated animal fats, raw butter and cream, unpasteurized, the perfect source of short and medium chain fatty acids. Vitamins A, D, and K2 in their most bioavailable from available form. Activator X. Raw meat fats, marbling should provide sustained energy and are stable. Raw egg yolks contain lecithin, which emulsifies fats and is crucial for brain and nerve health. Coconut meat raw. I'm really against any of the fruits and vegetables. A good plant-based source of MCTs, but should not be the primary fat source. Avoid all heated, processed, and vegetable oils, canola, soy, corn, etc. They are rancid, inflammatory, and cause cellular damage. Meta-analysis and source. The work of Dr. Weston A documented the incredible health of isolated populations in consuming large quantities of raw animal fats. Their children were born with white faces, straight teeth, and no chronic disease. This is detailed in his book Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. 3. Proteins, the building blocks, uses tissue repairs, muscle building, immune function, creating enzymes and hormones. Enzymes and hormones. True sources: raw animal proteins. Raw red meat, beef, lamb, bison provides highly available heme iron, B12, and zinc. The protein structure is intact and easily assimilated. Raw organs, liver, brain, kidney. Nature's most potent multivitamin. Liver is unparalleled for vitamin A, B12, copper, and folate. Raw fish and seafood, especially raw. ROE, excellent source of omega-3s, selenium, and zinc must be from clean sources. Raw dairy, unpasteurized, provide immunoglobulins, lactoferrin, and bioactive proteins that strengthen the immune system. Why not cooking cross-links proteins, making them difficult to digest and utilize? It creates carcinogens like heterocyclic amines, HCS. Real life examples: athletes on my program report dramatically faster recovery times and less inflammation when they consume raw meat and raw egg post workout instead of cooked protein powders or cooked meat. For vitamins and minerals, the cofactors. You cannot isolate this. They must come from whole, raw sources to be effective. Vitamin A, retinol. Use vision, immune function, skin health. True source: raw liver, raw grass-fed butter, raw egg yolks. Beta carotene from plants is purely converted and can be toxic for many. Vitamin D. Use hormone regulation and bone health, mood. True source: sunlight, raw cod liver oil, raw high-fat fish, salmon, mackerel, raw grass-fed butter. Synthetic vitamin D supplements are often ineffective and can be dangerous. Vitamin K2 activator X use directs calcium to bones and health, prevents arterial calcification. True source: raw grass-fed butter from cows eating rapidly growing green grass, raw aged cheeses, raw organ meats. You cannot get this from plants. K1. Vitamin C. Use collagen formation antioxidant. The need for massive amounts is a myth created by citrus industry. True source: raw adrenal glands, raw liver, raw milk. These sources provide the full complex of vitamin C without the acidic sugary loads of citrus fruits. Minerals: calcium, magnesium, zinc, etc. use countless electrochemical functions in the body. True source: raw dairy, raw bone marrow, raw bone broth, warmed, not boiled, raw animal tissues. The minerals are chelated, bound to proteins in raw animal foods, making them infinitely more bioavailable than those from plants or raw supplements. The oxalates and phytates in plants bind to minerals and leach them from your body. 5. Bacteria and probiotics, the immune trainers, users, digestive health, immune system modulation, production of certain vitamins like K2. True sources: naturally fermented foods and raw dairy, raw cheese and raw milk, kefir, team with beneficial diverse microbiota that inoculate the gut. Fermented vegetables, never touch any vegetables. All right. Sauerkraut, kimchi can be useful but are secondary to dairy ferments. Avoid commercial pasteurized yogurt and probiotics. They are dead or contain weak lab-grown strains. The Primal Diet in practice example. This is not a theory. This is what I have lived and prescribed for decades. Breakfast: a smoothie made with raw cream, raw eggs, raw honey, and a small amount of fresh fruit. Lunch: half pound of raw ground beef mixed with raw cheese, and raw butter dinner, raw fish or raw meat with a sauce made from raw cream and raw egg yolks. Snacks, snacks, raw milk, raw cheese, raw liver chunks, frozen. Sources and further reading. Number one, my work. This is the work from Aajonus Vonderplanitz. We want to live. We want to live, and the recipe for living without disease are my primary text. The detail, the science and the diet. Link to Primal Diet website to Weston A Foundation, a great resource for understanding the value of traditional diets and raw animal foods. Weston A Foundation. 3. Dr. Edward Howell, Enzyme Nutrition, the definitive work on the critical importance of dietary enzymes. 4. Real life example, the testimonies from my clients and in my books are numerous people have reversed cancer, AIDS, diabetes and autoimmune diseases by rejecting the good food paradigm and embracing their biological need for raw animal-based nutrition. The evidence is not in a manipulated industry-funded meta-analysis published in a medical journal. The evidence is in the vibrant physical perfection and freedom from disease experienced by those who have the courage to eat as nature intended. Thanks for watching.